Okay, here we go. Cheeky little review for Bay. Alright, now we're going to talk about how you can get yourself to be a platinum level Doctor Strange, alright? So we're going to have a look through this gameplay. You'll figure out what you're doing well, what you need to work on. I want you to bear in mind that this is all constructive criticism, okay? So this isn't anything to do with, oh, you have Joshua and Jamie carrying you. This is just focused on what can you do better, alright? So we're going to have a look. What can we do?
As Sorcerer Supreme,
all you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I want to give you props for the pool, but I'm not going to. Okay. Hold on. So first off, I respect that you're stealing my pool. Slight problem, though. Right here. Now, if there is an enemy DPS, I know they're not at this moment, playing above this building, that doorway on the right-hand side is a filthy flank that they can use to absolutely screw you. So the best thing you can do is put your portal in the doorway and start thinking about how you can deny rotations from the enemy DPS, because you could stall them for like a good 15 seconds here. The second problem, your portal's facing the wrong fucking way. So everyone's going to jump in, they're going to be looking the wrong way. If you turn the portal around, your own DPS can potentially get a few picks. And you're denying your own team space within that room to be able to work with. You're causing things to be more difficult than they need to be. But, it's just something to think of when you're placing your portal. Be calm. Think about it. Let's see how it plays out.
Through space. More bad guys. Just one.
See?
Some kind of spider nest here.
I feel like you should have taken a second there. You guys could play the window, maybe go for a few picks, but I can see Punisher jumped out behind you, so it's cool. Your team's backing you up. His target prioritization is a fucking joke, but let's keep going. I like it. Okay, so this is something you do throughout the video. You waited for the entire reload animation to finish. Now, you can save yourself about half a second if you let that reload about 2/3 of the way through and pop up your shield. You will also cancel your reload. I know it seems like small margins, but you could, if you put it practically, every half second that you save throwing out auto attacks throughout the course of the game, that's like another half minute you could just be like throwing out damage over the course of this 10-minute game. So one to think about. Try use that auto cancel.
More tentacles than Gargantua's mistake. You're welcome.
Yep. Lock off your supports. I like it. Okay, you need to be in the mix here, okay? You're full health. You're bouncing around for no particular reason like you're playing Super Mario. You've got your Black Panther and your 2 supports trying to frontline against a Penny and their DPS. Alright, it's not on. You need to be in there, making your mark.
Leave me, darkness.
Cancel. Alright. Don't really know how your team won that, but they did. Love to see it. Doesn't look like they're gonna contest.
Beacons on the fritz.
Get Spider Zero where she needs to go.
Destroy the Punisher.
Okay, huge problem with this. Alright. You are just holding up your shield and letting them burn your resources for free. You need to be throwing out auto attacks and then just clicking. Just tap right click. Just throw out the shield for a half second, alright? But you should be auto attacking at all times. Now, you have arguably one of the most potentially devastating ultimates in the game, so you should always be thinking, how can I build up ult charge? And the best way you can do it is just by hitting your shit. So you need to be like auto attack shield, auto attack shield, auto attack shield. Like when you just hold your shield up, all you're doing is just letting them burn your shield for free. So by the time now that you're actually ready to drop down and do everything, your shield's going to be on 0 value. You're full health. It's fine. Take a bit of damage. You can tank it. You'll be grand, okay? So that's something you need to change. You need to never just hold your shield up for more than 2 seconds unless you're trying to block a fucking Punisher ultimate and buy your DPS or supports like a few seconds of life. You should never just hold your shield up for no reason in particular, okay?
This turret.
That's just the key. Use the cover. We don't have to use the shield. I love it. That's great. That's awesome. That will go. I like that.
Hey, T! Enjoy the anthem!
Okay, so a little hint, if you turn and face the middle of the ult with your shield up, you'll block it. It will break your shield, but at least you won't get knocked down and absolutely cocked. So yeah, whenever you're playing Doctor Strange and you're playing into that ult, you've got to try and turn around quickly and look at it. The same works for a Thor ult. If a Thor's up in the sky and you face him as you're backing out away from the circle, he can't hurt you. So always try to have your shield facing the impact or the point of origin of the damage.
This is real firepower!
Disappear!
Okay, I think you should probably be in front of your DPS, and don't be afraid to just keep throwing aura attacks in there. Even if they're healing through it, remember, you'll just build an ult charge every second that you can. Nice. Come on, weave in those orders. You're full health. Weave in the orders.
Castle went down fighting.
Life expert now. This controller's dead. That's
By
right.
the Eye of Avocad-No.
Okay. Currently, you see that little thing under your reticule? It's on 35. I never want to see you use an ult unless you have it over 50. The reason being, the more charged it is, the heavier your E hits. And another thing, you need to start weaving in basic attacks in between your aura attacks as well. If you did that, you had a chance that maybe you wouldn't have killed him, but fuck, it would have been a lot more effective. Your auto attacks are devastating, so it should be auto. It should be fire projectile, auto, and weaving in your shield here and there too.
I'll patch you up.
What are you summoned now?
Right, in full health, you let your team stand in the front. It's alright, it happens to all of us, don't worry about it.
Please, we're hurt.
I have to press E here, and get all from double debuff.
Keep going.
I didn't forget about you.
Press E.
Relay deploy.
Good
It
lord.
ain't cheap.
You know, I have been feeling
Oh, walk up to the corner. Alright. Again, don't just hold your shield up. Play the right corner. Okay, you can immediately see the Punisher turret. You need to have faith that your team aren't brain dead enough that they're actually going to move and use the right hand wall as cover. You should be too. The thing to do here is start just like peeking the corner, breaking the turrets, and breaking the octopuses. If you stand here and you just hold your shield up, you're griefing.
almost there. Don't turn back now.
Judge, jury, executioner!
There, ooh, you have a chance to drop another huge shield if you turn into the middle here. Save your Punisher. You griefed.
I am strengthened.
Here come the bad guys.
Hate this. Hate this. Alright, you can see their Punisher is still alive. And you are currently concerning yourself with the group. Alright, you can see there, you have your Rocket Raccoon, he's dropping heals. You have an Invisible Woman, she can drop heals. The danger here is not the group damage, it's the punish damage. And you will see the big red fuck you markers hitting you. And if you're taking damage in the front, you can be damn sure the rest of your team's taking damage from behind.
They're on your tail.
You're welcome.
Get smashed. Their group's griefing.
New entry in the war journal.
We will clear the way, Spike. A disappearing end.
Move up. Get in front. Shield down, shield down. You should be throwing out auras.
Warriors from the deepest seas.
The vehicle reached its
They're burning your resources for free, and you could already be at like 60% at least on your roll charge.
checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I'll patch you up.
Your devotion to Namor seals your fate.
Target priority now.
Medicine.
Nice.
We'll clear the way.
Okay. Now you can hear a storm here, and you know you've just staggered them. What I would be doing here is walking up and using your flight ability to get right in her face and try to burn her down. Now, the only reason not to would be if they were still playing Groot. I understand that at this moment in time, you know, I might not be aware if they are or not. The only time I would hold fly if I'm playing into a Groot and need to get on the other side of some walls. But yeah, like if you hear a storm, you hear an Iron Man, you are their worst fucking fear. Get in her face and burn her.
Armor patch here! Pay up!
Alright, don't mind this. Stand with the team. Stand with the team. Okay. You should be throwing orders. Nope. Lay the corner, throw out the auto attack. You don't gain anything by walking around the side. Yep, there you go. Basic that.
Fast! Break us with
Perfect! Hex! Yeah!
No, why are you holding shit?
against a full strength.
Nice.
Enjoy the amplifier!
Final.
So, biggest things to take away. Don't just hold your shield up. Get your auto attacks involved. Use your flying to try and root down any flyers that you see. And be a bit more calm, a bit more thoughtful about your pool placement. If you do that, you'll hit plat in no time. Alright. I hope you found this useful, Queen. You're welcome.